Hi, I'm Andy Paddock. In August of 2022, I broke my neck in a bridge diving accident and became quadriplegic. And that moment really changed my life. And it also changed how I see technology. Um, AI, for example, promises to do more, but disability is where that will really be tested. Disability is where trust matters, systems working together matters, and at Accessibility is Unlimited, we want to build ability projects to test AI, accessibility, um, physical innovation, and other things like that in real life. For example, um, insurance. I spend hours navigating systems that don't talk to each other between insurance, providers, getting prior authorizations, um, scheduling, following up calls. It's just a mess. For example, my wheelchair that I'm sitting in right here, my power wheelchair, I finally got repairs made the other day that I put in motion April of last year. It's February 17th as I'm recording this right now of 2026. Um, there was a comedy of errors and all that, but regardless, it just took way too long. So that's one example of an opportunity for innovation where there could be a lot better ways of getting this done. And some people say our healthcare system's broken and all that. I'm not really going into that. I'm just thinking about how to better compress time, how to streamline processes, um, things like that. So, administratively, that's kind of boring, but it's something that affects all of us greatly. And so that's one area of innovation that is ripe for innovation. Another is, speaking of my wheelchair, the wheelchair itself, I spend all day in it and whether it's my power chair or my manual chair, myself and friends like me who are in wheelchairs, whether it's spinal cord injury or another disability, it's something more that you wear it more than your underwear. I mean, it's a part of your daily existence, and so I think being able to make it the best, most productive environment, the best version of your extended self, the mechanical enhancements of how you get around and stuff like that, whether it's uh, being a remote office or getting into a car or getting into an airplane or getting into a hotel room or all of those things. You know, that's an area that continues to see a lot of invention and design challenges and things like that. Another one is around AI and when and digital technology. So not just the fact that I've got my phone here, I've got partial use of my hands, but not really my fingers. I can get my arms moving around a bit. But some of my friends are using voice commands or gaze control or things like that because they cannot use their arms. And so it's essential that we get the digital accessibility right. And when AI gets it wrong, when I'm talking to whatever, my smart speakers or my, some of the apps on my phone and whatnot, it can be beyond annoying. It's exhausting. It's I don't have a workaround to it, and it's even worse for some. So it's more than just about productivity gains. I think it's essential for people with disabilities, and by designing for the edge around, let's call them ability agents. In fact, that's I think what we will be calling them um, here in our projects. But to create ability agents that really work and leverage AI in a way that really tries to get it right better than a lot of what we're seeing so far today. So I'm excited about the area, A lot of great things are happening, but there's a lot of room for improvement and closing the gap on this. And so this is why we're building ability projects at Accessibilities Unlimited. Ability projects are ongoing real world innovation efforts where we're going to test AI agents, accessible technologies, um, content, life hacks, physical tools, etc., among people who actually depend on them. And we're doing this through Microsoft Innovation Studio so we can experiment responsibly, learn quickly, and share what works. We're going to be leveraging this platform that we've used at Microsoft in our hackathons. But ultimately, if AI can work here in disability and other technologies and disability, spinal cord injury, and in daily life, it can work anywhere. When you design for the edges, you design for the rest of us. And that's kind of the key concept of inclusive design. And so, with that, hopefully, you can join us in your participation in some way and what we start to bring forward here in projects coming soon. Thanks.